Recently we got some very good news for Minecraft in the form of a snapshot. It looks to essentially be the beginnings of a sort of nature update, which has been one of the most requested Minecraft updates for a few years now, probably only second to the end update. And you might be thinking, it's not really a big deal, there isn't a lot in the latest snapshot right now, but this is actually very important, probably more so than people understand it to be. And there are many reasons for that, because this might just be the update that Minecraft needs the most badly right now. There is a lot of good that can come from this, and in this video I'm going to be explaining why. So, one of the largest criticisms of the most recent Minecraft updates has been that they just don't really matter, that they feel like distractions more than anything else. I'm not sure I can 100% agree with it, but I can definitely see where those people are coming from. Ever since Trails and Tales, none of the updates have fixed any of the game's major issues, and none of them have improved upon any of the more empty areas of the game. In some of the previous Minecraft updates, we had seen really lackluster areas of the game receive major overhauls that they really needed, like of course the Nether and the oceans. After all of the caves and cliffs updates, that kind of stopped. We started getting new content that felt like it was just there for the sake of being new content to many people. Some of it seemed to lack much depth, although that problem definitely seemed lessened with tricky trials. But anyway, recently people have been hoping for a return to giving the game updates that it actually needs, like of course the end update. And then we got the Creaking and the Pale Garden update, which was just more content. But now it looks like Mojang might be listening to the community more closely, giving the game an update that it actually needs quite badly. Also giving people an update that they've been requesting ever since the Wild update kind of failed to be a Wild update. This could be Mojang's way of showing people that they do still care, not only about the community, but also about the game, what the community wants for the game and what the game needs, or at least what the game could greatly benefit from. There was even a leak a bit back suggesting that fireflies might finally be coming to the game, which would be incredible. It could be something that finally starts to mend the relationship between the community and player base and the developers. And this is even more important now with the new drop system. This was to allow Mojang to make smaller updates. This way they could focus on smaller things that were more important for the game. They could break the formula of 1-year updates, which would allow them more freedom with what they add. This of course meant that we could start seeing more meaningful and better changes again. Yet with the Creaking and the Pale Garden update, we kind of just saw more of the same, just new content that kind of lacked depth. It wasn't necessarily a bad update, but it did kind of set up the drop system on a bad start. But this upcoming spring drop is going to be our second, and this could turn things around. Mojang probably wouldn't have given an entire yearly update just to focus on nature and ambience, since those aren't too difficult to do. You don't need that much new content, you more just need decoration, maybe some mobs, but mostly liveliness, sounds also of course. And so the drop system seems to be what allowed them to finally take the time to do an ambience or nature update. And personally, that gives me some hope that we might be seeing better Minecraft updates going forward with this new system. Honestly, I think this type of update is what Mojang should have started with this new system, but of course it is better late than never. Mojang has a really good chance to make a lot of people in the community happy now with this update. So even though this first snapshot didn't seem like all that much, just some new pig variants, leaf litter, and flowers, oh, and also leaf particles falling, this is still a big deal. There is almost certainly still a lot more to come and a lot more to look forward to, especially since we might be having a Minecraft live show sometime in the spring, since there are supposed to be 2 a year now. And I really do hope that Mojang does add fireflies with this update, because that would kind of show that they are willing to broaden the possibilities for what comes to Minecraft, instead of just denying so many features for reasons that don't really make sense or are kind of arbitrary. Really, this update could serve as a sort of make-good from Mojang for the Minecraft community. I will probably later be doing a video on what kinds of features this type of update should have, so if you want your ideas to be featured in that video, feel free to leave them in the comments, and maybe they'll make it in. And that about does it for now. I'm actually pretty happy to be making this video. This is perhaps the most excited I've been for a Minecraft update or Minecraft's future in years. So, without further ado, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and for now, goodbye.